Hello ladies, it's Penny here, still working away at Penny's place. What I wanted to show you today is what I've been up to, is some little mini hats. I'll show you one here. A little bubble hat, very easy to do and could be used for a couple of useful things at Christmas. This one, I've just put these Ferrero Rocher, try not to eat any, Ferrero Rocher. So you could have that as a table setting if you want, or just, you know, on the side table for snacks after, if you've got any room, or, you know, whatever you like. I think the hats also would make nice gift toppers if you're doing something like that, or you could do an arrangement of hats in your colours of your choice, and that could be a gift in itself instead of just the Ferrero, you know, the chocolates. There's a lot of different chocolates now that are individually wrapped. I know in the bedroom I've got like a Malteser one. What is it inside? Is it not a fondant? Like a fudge, Malteser fudge, I think. So I know some members of the family like them, so I might pop them in. So I've done them all different colours because we've got a United Liverpool and a United fans in the family, so I thought, well, I'll do some red and white ones, they might pick them. And favourite granddaughter loves purple, so she might pick that. And Chelsea, I couldn't forget the person I know who likes Chelsea. So let's get on with it. So you don't need much, but you need very, very little, just a bit of time. And you could use ready rolled circles, you know, like from tubes, and cut the tubes down and what have you, or you can just use cardboard. This is a little bit thin, but it's been doing all right for them. So I measured that roughly 7 inches, and you can always test it if you just overlap it a bit and put it over the sweet of your choice. Move that out of the way. You'll know whether it fits. Okay, so I think that's going to be fine like that. Now keep the circle, and I've got some sellotape. You could use glue, you could use double-sided tape, you could do whatever you like. So I'll just put a couple of these down so keep it a bit secure. Yeah, put one in the middle as well there. Okay, so that's all I've done, is just sellotaped it. And next thing you need is wool. Again, of your choice. Now this is like double knitting, and it's got a nice sparkle in it. I was using some over here, but it was quite thin. I don't know if it was called 4-ply, but I was having to use an extra strand, you know, with that one. On the whole, you only need 2 strands per colour at a time. I've got some scissors somewhere there. That one's not been cut. So these, I've just measured them 10 to 12 inches, you know what I mean? Just something like that. So what you're going to do is, you get your ring. I just take 2 strands. Okay. 2 strands. Fold them in half, push them in there, in the circle, hold it, grab your tail bit and just pull it gently, okay? I will do that one again, because I think I like it with 2 of one colour, then 2 of another colour. I think it's just about the right stripes that you get, if you know what I mean. It woke up this morning, very, very, very frosty ladies here. I know they're not as bad as some people. I feel sorry for them in Yorkshire at the moment because they've had so much rain, and if they're having to deal, which they usually do, have a lot of far colder weather than we do here. in Cheshire. So my thoughts are with them poor people today. Right, I've changed to red, and I'm just doing exactly the same. I will show you. 2 strands in a loop. Hold your loop through your serviette ring, or whatever it is. Hold it, pull those through, and then just move it along. Okay, so that's all you're going to do. I've done 2 lots, 2 strands at a time, and done 2 knots there. So you just carry on going all the way round until you come to the end, which I've done with this one. And this one's in, I think it makes a great octopus as well. Look at that, look at that. Ooh. So that's all I've done with this, and I've done this one in, as I say, I was using very fine wool on this, so I had to put extra in, and silver. So once you've got to that stage, what you want to do is, don't say not put the balls out. Hold on a minute, hold on a sec. Where have I put them? Here they are. Oh, I forget my head, I would. So, you could use a decent size ball, or in my case I found the eggs from Easter. So it's just to push them down into, this one's actually slightly bigger. I think this one will have to be a nice big sweetie. This one, I've gone mad on this one. So just keep pushing it through, and then you're going to push it all the way through the other end. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Push it all the way through. Not thinking right, me. Right. That's when you need the egg to give it some, yeah, this does feel bigger because I'm sure I don't normally get 2 hands in there. Let's see what it's like with the, oh, it's fine, isn't it? It's fine, it's fine. Worry over nothing. I think it's because I've used a bit of extra wool on this one. So, we'll push that through. I push the egg in just to give it a bit of shape. Keep pulling these down. If you've still got 1 or 2, for some reason, not cut off, not cut in there, I'll just snip that. Okay, so we just want to bring that down. Then you want a piece of wool. I'm going to try and twist it as I do it, which is quite difficult because you're holding it to tie a knot round it as well. But this way you can see, I have done a couple of slightly small, but it's not going to affect it at all, I promise you. So we need some wool. I'll pick this white wool. I'll use 2 strands. I'll try and twist it. Don't worry if you don't. Come here, egg. Right, you see, you could make them as egg warmers for the children on if they're having breakfast around Christmas. You'd make good little egg warmers, wouldn't they? Oops, there we go. My egg's popped out, but yeah, I'm going to tie that tight. I'm going to tie around the other side. I hope you can see, ladies. My camera's very high up today. I can't just get up and see. Right, I've got a couple of little stray things, but it's not going to affect it. I'm going to nip them off. Let's see where I see them. Don't do that too many times, otherwise you'll make a hole, won't you? Okay, so now we're at that stage and we're left with all this wool. So we want a pom-pom. So let's move that to one side. So all I'm going to do is cut. And of course the more wool you've used, the nice fluffy pom-pom you're going to get. So that's what I said about making sure that's tight around so you don't lose your pom-pom. Let's see if I can do this. I'm blind as a bat. I've got 2 lights either side of me shining. I'm sat in front of a window and it still feels dark in here. So there. Yeah, I think that's enough. So we'll get rid of this. Oh, have you noticed, ladies, my lovely board? Let me move them a little bit. Arthur treated me. I've been tidying up in my little craft room, and Arthur's treated me to one of these, what they're called, Tonic Studios. It's a Jim Holtz, nice big glass doodah working thing, and it's brilliant. One, because it's nice and it's much more depth to it, and it's wide enough. And you've got this. This is, look, take that off. I mean, you can mix on that. You couldn't mix alcohol inks on this because it will stain that, but you could mix, you know, anything else on that and it'll scrub up. And here you could do the same, and you can do your dyes and mix your dyes or bits of paint or anything like that, and then that fits just over the top. You don't have to use this, you could take it off it. I'll put it on, and it cleans up a gem. You'll need, I'll try and stay away from, there's too many wet ones now, but a damp cloth or a card, any kind of card for any, you know, a bit of glue or anything like that, that just comes up perfect. So back to what we were doing, which is this, which is, where's the scissors gone? What have I done with the scissors? There. Oh, I've still got one. Okay, you do a much better job than me I've done on this one. I was rushing this morning. In fact, I've just chucked the cat out because with being wool, he was everywhere, all over the wool. So to finish that off, I've cut a bit of this tinsel chunky wool, it's called. So it's just enough to add a little bit of glitzy glitter. Okay. Just snip that off. Okay, so we've got that. And what else have I been doing is putting a little tiny bell on, if I can. Let me just put a knot in that. I've got still bells from last year. So what one should we have? We have a silver one to go with the silver in it. And then I'm just going to sew that just a couple of tacks. You won't see that bit in a minute. And I'm coming back in a minute actually. I'll show you something else I've been doing as well. I know you might not see me for a week or two, but I promise you I've not been sitting on my laurels, as they used to say. Well, I don't know what your laurels are, but I've not been sitting on them anyway. In my book it's a bush, isn't it? But it was an old saying that, wasn't it? Don't sit on your laurels or something. Right, that's my bell. So we've got jingle, jingle, jingle bells. Okay. And we'll cut you off like that. Put that up there so I don't lose it. And then I've got these, some of my berries have come up. I've not made these, they're too fiddly for me to make. So these are just from the pound shop, or the range, I can't remember which. And they're just tiny little plastic holly with a little bit of berries on it. So I'm not going to use my hot glue gun because I've mislaid my little one, and I'm using my Bosch, and it is very, very hot. So I don't want to use it while I'm doing fiddly stuff. So there's the bit of holly around around the bell. There's the chocolate. Pop him on there. There you go, you're perfect fit. Okay. And then you can have a nice arrangement little hats underneath the little chocolates. They look quite sweet, don't they? Eh? Don't know if you can see them. It's most probably going darker now. You can see me light, can't you? Shining on that. I'm sorry if the light's not brilliant, ladies. I'm sorry. Okay, my loves. I'm going now, and I'll get the next setup ready. And I'm hoping Chloe will help me actually with these, because she's meant to come and visit me this weekend. So it's something Chloe could do with me, isn't it? Alright, bye bye for now. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Thank you.